guys, welcome back to another episode of the Amazing Chandler Show. Today, we'll be reviewing yet another book and reading Put Your Shoes On and Get Ready. By Senator Raphael G. Warnock. If you don't know, he's the congressman, and he actually signed this book, this exact copy of the book. You won't see this sign on any other copies of the book. I have the only copy that has this signature. But anyway, I got shoes, you got shoes, all of us got children got shoes, and when I get to heaven, gonna put on my shoes, I'm gonna walk all over God's heaven. Every morning when I woke up, I was greeted with the very same thing. It didn't matter if it was a school day or Sunday, or whether it was a heat wave or ice storm. Get up, get dressed, get ready, my dad said. For what? I asked one more. I don't know yet, Raphael, my dad said. But there's something for you to do, so put your shoes on and get ready. But sometimes I didn't want to put my shoes on, so I put my dad's shoes on instead. Nuh-uh, those are for my job. Oh, my dad told me, you got to put the white shoes on for the work you're meant to do. During the year, that meant I wore my tennis shoes to school. But in the summer, I wore my boots and worked for my dad's business, hauling rusted cars out of a junkyard to make money for the family. School year or summer, it didn't matter. My dad always woke me up the same way. Get up, get dressed, put your shoes on, and get ready. During the week, my father lifted broken cars, but on Sundays he had a different job. As a preacher, he lifted people who felt broken. He saw value in both. When he put on his stiff shirt, skinny tie, and his shiny lace-up shoes to give his weekly sermon, I wore my church shoes. I would sit proudly, listening to my father's voice ring out loud and strong. He explained life how could be if everyone loved and helped each other. I wondered if one day I was older, I might wake up on Sundays and put off a shirt, skinny tie, and skinny lace-up shoes and give weekly sermons just like my dad. But I didn't have the shoes for that yet. I wasn't ready. After church came Sunday dinner at the fellowship hall. Everyone had a place at the table and everybody had their shoes to wear. The chicken and turkey wings, ligma beans and collard greens, the cornbread and rice filled our stomachs, and being part of a community filled our souls. Got older. I watched my brothers play football. Their cleats were sharp, made for speed. My sister and the other girls on the flat team wore their dancing shoes, and my friends cheered them from the sidelines. Their cheering shoes helping them jump high off the ground. I wasn't as good of an athlete as my brothers, but I still played basketball with my friends. I get up, get dressed in my t-shirt and shorts, always put my canvas high tops on and get ready. My friends used to say that I had the ugliest jump shot in the neighborhood, but thanks to the spring in my shoes, the basketball still often went in. When I got even even older, I joined the band. I love game days. When I would get up, put on my uniform and my white marching shoes, and get ready to play my baritone horn. During half times, I expect to sway and sing along to our music. I wasn't scared to be in front of a crowd, and I wasn't shy about being heard. I wasn't shy when I got my high school diploma either, marching across the stage in my cap, my gown, and the nicest pair of shoes I owned. It took years of dedication to make it across that stage, and it would take years more to get where I dreamed of going. The first step was attending Morehouse College. I was a little nervous during those first few days of campus. Walking around, those shoes pinched my feet. But I knew I wanted to be a preacher like my father and inspire, and like Martin, who used his words to inspire everyone. So even though my dad was still back home in Savannah, every morning I got up, got dressed, and got myself ready to face the day. Eventually, I became the senior pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church, the same church that Dr. King once led. I have been honored to follow in his footsteps and my father's footsteps too. Just like my dad did when I was a little boy. I get up on Sundays, put my stiff shirt, my tie, my shiny shoes, and step in front of the congregation to give my weekly sermon. I must wear my own shoes that fit my feet. I have the job that I was meant to do. Whether I'm serving breakfast or leading a march, I always wake up, put my shoes on, and get ready for my day. Part of my job is helping others by being an activist. In order to make the world a better place, I have to lead by example. And that's what I tell the young people I meet. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you want to do, there's a job that's right for you. So it's time to get up, get dressed, put your shoes on, and get ready. At first, I didn't even want to wait this one at first, but it's an inspiration. The reason I didn't want to wait it is because it's an inspiration to Black people like me, and I don't know if I wanted to wait it, but because I don't want to wait it, I'll give it a Chandler-tastic. Mainly because I gave it Chandler-tastics for the exact same reasons why I don't want to wait it. It's an inspiration to Black people. I don't think it would be fair to wait it since I'm part of the Black community. And overall, it's just a sign that you should keep going, put your shoes on, and get ready. Eddie. So that's why it's Chandler-tastic. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Be blessed, feel blessed, and stay blessed. And have a Chandler-tastic day. Bye.